Hey guys, Grease Monkeys 34 here, coming to you with another video. Been a while since I did a video on the channel, about a month or so. So today we got the Polaris Sportsman, the 420. So what we're doing today on this thing is, last time I went driving it, the front axle kind of just blew apart. I think it's just because it was old and it was sloppy. I knew it was going to happen, so already on the trail there, I took out the nut and I pulled out the axle so it wasn't slopping around or anything. What? What? Are you cute? Oh yeah. But yeah, got that out. The other piece is still in the. It's still in there. I'll show you guys. Get some light on it. But yeah. I can't believe this axle held together, and this axle, that's a stock axle. This one here is my homemade axle on this side. I made a couple months ago to fix that, but I can't believe this one broke now. So, yeah. Also, you can see my front bumper got a little ding in it, so I'm hitting a tree at a good amount of speed. It felt when I hit the tree, it felt like nothing. It did push in, then we just pulled it back out. But yeah, this thing has been running great this entire winter, even in this minus 35 weather. Starts up no problem with that Princeton 420 in there. So I'm gonna get fixing the axle, and I'll be back with you guys. I'm gonna jack it up and take tires off. Okay guys, got the two side covers off. So this is what I did on the other axle. I'm still running the original U-joint up there. So there it's fine, but it's a little bit sloppy. But it'll be fine for a couple more miles. And down here is the replacement one I put in. It's a more heavier duty. I think it's from a Honda or something, a U-joint. If I turn it this way, and it got a grease nipple on there so you can grease it. But yeah, that's the U-joint right there, and that's been working there. I've been working good for a long time. Don't pay attention to the welds. They are pretty nasty, but they are very strong. I didn't clean it up or I didn't paint it at all because they're going to get dirty and that crap anyway. So yeah. So now on this side, I gotta wrap a hammer in there and yank it out. The trick is to push the piece of axle in, and then get the hammer and ram it out fast. I'll show you guys. And another thing, I'm getting the thing ready for the winter mega run happening at the sand pits in Seddon's Corners. So getting the thing all tuned up, replacing the axle, and fixing the axle, and then checking the belt on the other side, making sure the clutch engaging and disengaging perfect, because I want to make sure this thing rips. And I got this steel rod, or not, carbon fiber rod. I'm going to be slapping on the back so I got with a flag on it. So yeah. Okay, as you guys can see, I've got the U-joint up there. It's been broke off, so I shoved the chain through it and put a link on it. That runs down here to the hammer, and put a quick link on there. So all we do is shove this all the way in, push it all the way in. Mostly it can go that way. Then swing up and then hammer it out. As you can see, it out. Takes a couple of shots when it's rusty. That why. Very rusty. But yeah, we're going to try to reuse this part. So let's see if I got a U-joint. So what we're planning on doing, I could not find another U-joint this size for the Polaris Sportsman. So what we're doing, this is the piece that broke. It's still got the end cap, like the pin there, but this pin right here broke off. I think it cast, so can't really weld onto it and build it up. Like weld onto it and build it up and then make it all nice and pretty to fit back inside these caps. And I'm gonna try something. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Then if one axle breaks, I still got 3-wheel drive. Because the Polaris Sportsman is full-time 4-wheel drive when you put it in 4-wheel drive mode. So what the plan is I'm gonna see if it works. Is take a drill bit, drill this out down about half an inch, down to like about there, I guess. Yeah. About half an inch down into here, then drill it out bigger and bigger to make it about. I got this nice stud. It's the same size as the pin. I'm gonna drill it out, tap it because I got my tap and die set. Thread this boy in, thread him in, and then weld onto him so to build it up a little bit more. Then there's actually something to grip onto. And it'll stay in there because the end caps will keep it in there. So I think that will work out. It's just a test, so who knows? Because after I fix this, I gotta put this back together and then go plow some snow quick. So that'll be the test for it. So let's see how it goes. Okay, going to be using a 7/16 drill bit. Just a little bit bigger. Just got to keep it under half an inch. So, drill it out a little more. Now the tap we're going to be using is a M14 times 1.5. I don't know. So what we're going to do is some lube on the threads of the tap. And, keep it nice and straight and hope for the best. So it actually working pretty good. I can get this bolt in there, no problem. So I'm thinking, trim the, because a little drill bit went in a little bit deeper. Drill the bolt out to make a little pin, and then screw it back in so the pin goes even deeper into it to make it as strong as possible, and tack weld it in. And then yeah, clean it up and put it back together, I think. Okay guys, got it threaded in there all the way. You can see there's a little piece, I drilled a little hole there. So you can put a little tack weld. This is like a pocket area, just to keep this from coming out if it ever did come out. So I'm gonna chop the bolt about somewhere over here, the same distance as that side, and then take the MIG welder and then fill all the threads up, and then take the grinder and make it all nice and smooth like this side is. So I'm gonna get to doing that next. Okay guys, I think that will do for now. I filled in that hole and I welded the nut or the bolt inside the cube, and then I smoothed out this edge side. So it's the same size as that, so it should be fine. I know it got a little bit rounded edge, but it'll be fine. So it folds back together with some grease and some more different rollers, and see how it does. Okay guys, got it all put back together, and I got greased up. I put grease everywhere, so they all lubed up, so it should be fine for a while at least. Okay guys, got it back installed in the machine, got everything back together, got the tires on, so yeah. I'm gonna go test it by pushing some of my pan snow with the hook the snowplow blade up to a thing and give it some power and see how it does. Should be fine. Then next I'm taking this bag off the front. I'm going to put that pole on the back. I also going to tidy up a couple fenders. A couple fenders are loose. I don't know, no, it's the other ones on this side. That back fender there is loose, so have to tie that thing down. And this one front fender over here is kind of loose as well because this is the one with all the damage. So yeah, I'll see if I can do something about that, like put a piece of rubber maybe. So I'm gonna do that, and tomorrow I'm gonna take this cover off for the belt and check all the belt down, clean it all in there, and make sure it's all ready to go for the winter mega run. Okay guys, got the rack on the front off, or the bag. I fix this rear fender nice and solid, and I fixed the front fender. I put a little piece of rubber in there because I want it more flexible, so if it gets smacked or anything, it's not gonna like rip off. And it's good on there. So did that. I got this little thing rigged up here. Gonna be plugging into here to keep my camera charged up all the time, because in cold weather the battery does not like to hold the charge too long. So that's going to be good for the winter mega run. And then for the flag for the back, I'm going to use this 5-foot pole or carbon fiber or whatever it is. I'm going to find a spot to put it back here, make a bracket maybe, however I can get it to work, and attach it. And then I'm going to put a flag on top, I think. We'll see what I do. Okay guys, back with the quad. Got the pole up on, the flag pole. So what I did with this, I just bought a cheap pole from Canadian Tire for like $2, like a flag marker for the end of your driveway. I shoved it inside a fitting from air fitting. It fits perfect. It's super tight fit, never gonna come out. And then I drilled and tapped a like 1/2-inch hole into the plastic, and then underneath the plastic there's a frame under there to hold the rack. So I went right into that and then screwed it in, and it's really tight. It's not gonna bust. The only thing gonna bust is like the fiberglass pole somewhere. But yeah, got that, and then over here got a little flag. It made of fiberglass as well, but it's flexible. Something for now. Nothing fancy or anything. Also, I should put some paint on the quad in certain areas, because why not? Never did it on this quad yet. So yeah. So next, get some studs. Try to do some studs in the tire if I can find some. And hook up the receiver hitch on the back and take out the ball. So I'm gonna get to doing that. Hey guys, day 2, working on the quad for the winter mega run. Got some studs in the tires. front and back. I put 3 studs in each lug, so that should be enough. I had to trim the front studs, just the center ones, because they were too long. I didn't want them poking through, so I got those trimmed. But yeah, it should give me way more better grip on the ice and that stuff. I know, yeah, there's not too much snow out there, but the ice underneath is, yeah. So now I'm gonna take this off, and I want to check the belt and the clutches, just to make sure everything is hunky-dory, because we're going to be riding this thing for a bit, so gotta make sure everything's good. Okay guys, got it outside, out in the sunlight. Looking pretty good. Just finished plowing some snow. I just took the blade off over there. Got the big hitch on the back. Got my flag on. I got a 2x4 in there for now. I just took the blowtorch and heated this plastic fender up a little bit, just to bend it away from the tire so it wouldn't, not going to rub or anything. But yeah, I'm going to drive the thing around. I forgot to show you when I was plowing snow, but I'll drive it around a bit and show you how much grip these tires got with the studs. So way more grip for braking on this thing. So I go test in a little bit deeper snow. So I drove here about two weeks ago or something. You see my old marks. Let's see if I can go back here again even easier. Today is a warm day, but what can you do? Well, that was like nothing for it, and that was two-wheel drive. Okay, the only ice I could find is right here. And you see where I drifted before without the studs. So it's pretty good. Well, no slippage. So yeah, the studs are working way better. Okay guys, I think it's ready to go for the winter mega run. Everything I can do I did mostly for the winter mega run. But I don't think there's going to be too much snow at the sand pits. So mostly just ice and sand, so this thing did pretty good in sand, so with these big paddle tires. So yeah. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and the next video will be the winter mega run at the sand pits. So hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.